Stop everything you're doing and listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the way you interact with women. If you've ever felt lost, frustrated, or confused about why certain behaviors push women away, why your efforts seem to go unnoticed while other men effortlessly attract attention, then this video is exactly what you need to hear. And here's a serious warning. If you ignore these truths, you'll keep making the same mistakes. And the cost? A lifetime of unnecessary struggle, rejection, and missed opportunities. But if you stay with me until the end, you'll discover the 10 things that truly intelligent men never do with women. These are the mistakes that silently sabotage attraction, destroy respect, and make you seem weak, often without you even realizing it. And pay close attention, because the last behavior I'm going to reveal is the most destructive of all. It might be the very thing pushing quality women away, making you lose respect, and even worse, it could be sabotaging your own masculinity without you knowing it. So if you want to be the kind of man who commands respect, naturally attracts women, and never feels insecure in his relationships again, then stay until the end. And before we get into it, take a second to like this video and subscribe. Because here, we talk about real personal development, no fluff, no sugarcoating. Now, let's get straight into it. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to have a natural magnetism with women, while others struggle just to be noticed? The truth is, it's never been about looks, money, or luck. It all comes down to attitude. Certain behaviors make you stand out as a strong, confident man. Others make you someone women merely tolerate but never truly desire. And here's the worst part. Most men make these mistakes without even realizing it. Imagine this. You meet an incredible woman. Things seem to be going great. But without even knowing it, you make a crucial mistake. Little by little, she starts losing interest. Her texts get shorter, the enthusiasm fades. Before you know it, you've been friend-zoned. You don't understand what went wrong. You were nice, you put in effort, but still she pulled away. Do you know what your mistake was? You did something that a truly intelligent man would never do. And that's exactly what I'm about to show you. 1. Putting her on a pedestal. This is a fatal mistake. The moment you treat a woman as if she's an unattainable goddess, as if she's doing you a favor by being with you, you immediately lose her respect. Why? Because it shows you don't see your own value. And if you don't see it, she won't either. Women respect men who admire them, but don't worship them. Confidence is attractive, desperation is not. High-value men don't beg for attention. They command respect simply by knowing their own worth. 2. Being overly available. If you're always the one chasing, always texting first, always saying yes to everything, you're making a big mistake. Why? Because you're showing that you don't have a life of your own. Smart men understand that mystery and unpredictability fuel attraction. If a woman feels like she's the center of your universe before she's even earned that place, she'll lose interest. A high-value man is busy. He has goals, ambitions, and priorities beyond winning a woman's attention. 3. Being afraid to lose her desperation is the biggest turnoff. If you act out of fear of saying the wrong thing, fear of setting boundaries, fear of losing her, you weaken yourself in her eyes. Confident men know this. If a woman leaves, another will come. They don't act desperate. They don't beg. They don't chase. They simply live their lives knowing their value, and women are naturally drawn to that energy. Number 4. Sharing emotional problems too soon. This doesn't mean you should be emotionless, but there's a time and place for vulnerability. Dumping your emotional baggage on a woman too soon can make you seem unstable. Women are naturally drawn to men who can handle challenges without constantly seeking validation or reassurance. Balance is key. A strong man knows how to deal with his struggles without making them someone else's responsibility. 5. Tolerating disrespect. A woman will only respect a man who respects himself first. If she tests you, crosses a line, or treats you poorly and you let it slide, you're teaching her that it's acceptable. A high-value man has standards. If something doesn't sit right, he calls it out. He doesn't beg for respect, he demands it by the way he carries himself. 6. Trying to convince a woman to like him. This is a major mistake that happens more often than you think. If a woman doesn't show genuine interest, trying to prove your worth, or demonstrating what a great boyfriend you'd be, will never work. Attraction isn't based on logic, it's driven by instinct. Trying to convince her that you're the perfect partner only makes you look desperate and needy. High-value men understand that desire must be natural, not forced. The solution? Move on. Instead of wasting energy trying to change a woman's mind, invest in yourself and naturally attract women who genuinely desire you. 7. Compromising your principles to please a woman. A real man never changes his personality, beliefs, or decisions just to gain a woman's approval. Have you ever seen a guy who hated a certain type of music, but suddenly started listening to it because the woman he likes loves it? Or worse, a man who tolerates disrespect just to avoid losing her attention? Women respect men who have firm values, who know what they want, and who don't change with the wind just to please someone. Adapting a little is normal, but completely changing who you are out of fear of rejection is weakness. If she truly likes you, it will be for who you are, not for who you pretend to be. 8. Being overly emotional and reactive. Losing control over small things, getting irritated easily, or creating drama because she didn't reply to a text fast enough. This screams insecurity, and women quickly lose attraction for emotionally unstable men. Women are naturally drawn to men who can remain calm even in the face of challenges. Emotional stability shows maturity and strength. If you struggle with emotional control, invest in self-discipline and emotional intelligence. Learn to master your emotions before they master you. 9. Becoming dependent on a woman for happiness. Many men enter a relationship and immediately abandon their friends, hobbies, and ambitions, making their partner the sole source of happiness. But this isn't love, it's dependency. And dependency kills attraction. Women are naturally attracted to men who have a purpose. If you place your entire world in a woman's hands, she will feel that pressure and eventually lose interest. The solution? Be complete on your own. Have a fulfilling life before any woman enters it. 10. Believing that he needs a woman to feel fulfilled. Society pushes the idea that a man is only successful if he has a woman by his side. But that's not true. Real success comes from within. If you can't be happy on your own, no woman will ever fill that void for you. Stop believing that a relationship is the key to your happiness. Build your life first. Focus on personal growth, and the right women will enter your life naturally, not because you need them, but because you're already complete on your own. Now that you know the 10 behaviors that push women away, the real question is, what are you going to do with this knowledge? Because knowing isn't enough. Real change happens when you start applying what you've learned. Starting today, pay attention to your behaviors. Ask yourself, have you ever tried to convince a woman to like you? Have you changed your personality just to gain her approval? Have you made a woman the center of your life and lost your identity in the process? If so, relax. You're not alone. Most men have made these mistakes, but the difference between weak men and high-value men is simple. High-value men learn, adjust, and evolve. And once you start making these changes, something interesting will happen. Women will start seeing you differently. They'll sense that you're not like other men, that you're not desperate, that you have a life of your own, that you respect yourself. And they will feel it, because real attraction isn't about words. It's about energy. It's about how you carry yourself. And remember, this isn't just about relationships. It applies to every aspect of your life. At work, in friendships, in business. Men who master their emotions, who know their worth, who have a clear purpose, these men command respect everywhere they go. So here's your challenge. Start today. Observe yourself over the next few days. If you catch yourself making one of these mistakes, don't criticize yourself. Just adjust. And if you're serious about leveling up, don't stop here. Subscribe now because this channel is dedicated to your growth. Hit that like button if this video resonated with you, and drop a comment below. Which of these mistakes have you seen men make, or have you recognized in yourself and are ready to change? And finally, share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. You might just be the reason he finally wakes up. The choice is in your hands. Will you keep repeating the same mistakes, or will you take action? The answer to that question defines your future. See you in the next video.